What's up, everybody? Welcome to my review for inFAMOUS First Light. It's not a proper review, it's just like my thoughts and opinions. But if I were to give this a score, I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. And I feel in many ways this is better than Second Son, but we'll get to that in a second. Oh shit, let's avoid these guys. Anyway, yeah, inFAMOUS First Light. To be quite honest, there's really not much bad I can say about this game. If I were to say something bad, is that it's probably too short, but I honestly don't see that as a con because to me it's short and sweet. So yeah, to me there's nothing but pros for this game. So one pro for me is the story. Like the story in here is really really good. It's a lot more character driven, a lot more um I mean, the characters here are just well fleshed out, and the story just stays interesting enough where where it's not too long, it's not too short. It feels just right. It feels like it does well. Like you can beat the story within an hour or so, but it's still very enjoyable and a very interesting story. The villain is very compelling. The sort of even though the supporting cast of characters is small, they are very good and they do play a vital role in this story. And Fetch herself is a great character. She's a character that they make me care about her, and they do a good job making me care about her. It's not like in Infamous Second Son where I guess Delton, I don't know, I guess he was a bit one-dimensional. He just wasn't as interesting. But yeah, the story here is absolutely amazing. Hey, what's up? I never noticed this. Anyway, another pro is the gameplay, and the gameplay is also very amazing. It plays very much the same as Second Son. Aim with L2 and shoot with R2. And oh shit, this bad guy. And there are some new features added to it, like this. This helps you run a lot faster. It gets you to point A to point B much faster. Um, and yeah, like this is a nice, cool little feature. And yeah, some of her abilities that um that Fetch has are also very good. I'm not sure if that was in Second Son, but there are some small little new things here into the gameplay, but for the most part, it's very fun to travel around. The combat is very fluid and enjoyable, and it's just you know, it's just very stimulating because every time when you take down one of these guys, you just move around and travel like, it's just really really fun. Another pro is let's see, is of course the graphics. There's really much to say about it. It just looks amazing. I mean, I guess the only con, but I don't really put that against it, is that for one, in Infamous Second Son you have this whole map, including this part of the game, but in First Light you can only explore this area of the map. You cannot explore this world. So it's basically you can only explore half of the original map, but that's no problem because this is a downloadable game or whatever. Um, but yeah, of course, graphically the game looks amazing and it runs really well. It looks beautiful. It's very slick. And yeah, you could put this at lock this at 30 frames per second or put it unlimited, quote unquote. But yeah, another pro is the replay value. I guess the story's short, it only lasted for an hour or so, but it has good replay value. Like, of course, there's little side missions. Like, there's things for you to tackle. Like, I mean, you could beat all the side missions within an hour or two. I mean, they're really not that hard, um, or that time consuming. Like, I guess a standard is of course collectibles, and these collectibles you can use to upgrade Fetch's stats or whatever, and have her get new abilities, and all the other side missions help with that or complement that. But it's not just the side missions. There's like 3 or 4 different types of side missions, but it's not just the side missions that add replay value. Of course, one thing is um, the upgrades, you know, even though I completed all the side missions, I still have things to upgrade. And where do I go to upgrade these things? I do challenges. And I think, oh yeah, the challenges are here. And yeah, this is where the replay value really comes in. These are the arena battles. You have all the access to all these arenas, and you know, you go over here, you could do the challenges or just get high scores. And of course, the higher score you get, you know, it adds a lot of depth to it because, you know, of course you have these challenges where you could you know, upgrade her abilities, but you could also, you know, go up for high scores. And you know, there's a variety of maps here, and you know, it will just, you know, keep you busy for a while and hone your infamous skills. But yeah, to me that's all the pros. To me there's really not much bad to say except for those minor issues that I said, that is really short and that the map is, you know, has been reduced. But other than that, it's absolutely amazing. And you know, it was free for PS Plus on January, and but I think it's definitely worth. I believe it's $15. I'm not sure if it's $15 or $20. But either way, you get a good amount of content here, and not only that, it's a very beautiful game to boot. So yeah, Infamous First Light, 9.5 out of 10.